Okay, so I want to say hello to everybody that's watching this recording today. We're really, really lucky to be having a little bit of a chat with our wonderful friend Dominic North. Dominic is a principal dancer with New Adventures, and he's recently been appearing in Matthew Bourne's The Red Shoes. So hi Dom, thanks for joining us.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh no, thank you. So we thought we'd interview you. Just ask you a few questions that you can share with anyone who's listening. So we have quite a variety of followers, people who are either come to watch Chantry Dance Company perform, so our audience members, or people who are dance students with us as well. So there's a lot of different people that will be tuning in, and I'm sure they'll be really excited to listen to your insights into the world of dance today. Paul, go for it.
Let's go for it. So as that wonderful lady, Julie Andrews, said, let's start at the very beginning. Very good place to start.
Very good place to start.
So where did it all start for Dominic North? Do you come from a dancing family? Or are you that member of the family where everybody goes, I don't know where he got it from?
Well, my mum did dance, I think, when she was a kid. So she probably claims it, but not seriously, like a hobby when she was in Cornwall, when she was a teenager, I think. And she was told she was too short and all of that kind of thing, old school kind of dance thought processes. I think my twin sister used to dance a little bit before me, and I'd do the usual stuff, athletics, rugby, football, whatever it is, And then I said I wanted to give it a go. Mum was like, nah, you do enough, because you got some every day of the week, haven't you, when you're a kid? So I must have been about 10. And then I wanted to give it a go. And then she thought I'd just stop, and then I kind of didn't. I mean, that's pretty condensed. But I mean, I started with like tap and modern. And then when I was about 14, my dance teacher was like, you should try ballet, it really helps everything. I was like, oh, I prefer hip hop. So I went to do hip hop instead. And then I did eventually do ballet, and then kind of did it twice a week as a hobby until I was 18, and then went to college full time with Mr. Chantry, and was in for a right shock when it wasn't 2 classes a week, but it was like 4 or 5 day. I thought it'd be like really easy, just to get a bit of an education and see how it went. But it wasn't easy, but it was fun, when it's hard work, like play hard, work hard. And then I thought I'd just see what happened after graduation. Yeah, 16 years later, I'm talking to you, and, we've managed to have careers, so we did all right.
So you were at dance school. So what was it particularly about ballet that you went, I want to do that, compared to the other things?
I'm not sure there ever was, actually. I liked it all quite equally. And then, without not saying I had like a goal to do something, but I didn't have like, I want to be in that company, I want to be in musicals, or I want to be that. Like, my kind of people I looked up to were like, obviously like Gene Kelly and Fred Astaire, but then people like Michael Jackson, or I don't know, people who were just great entertainers. And I think I chose Central School of Ballet because it kind of gave the broadest kind of thing that I could get. Because I auditioned for Lane's, Arts Ed, obviously Northern School of Contemporary, Northern Ballet School. I kind of wanted to leave the North. I don't know why. At 18, I just wanted to get somewhere else. So I thought London. They still did jazz and singing, and I hadn't done any contemporary dance whatsoever. So I thought that would be the kind of place that test me and make me better or more employable or whatever it was. I don't think I felt that deeply. And also my mum said that was the place that gave me the best funding. And because I was a twin and a single parent, I think it was, kind of up to that as well, wasn't it? What package you can get, because it's so expensive, apart from yourselves, it's dear. It's dear to learn to dance, So I thought it was that, and then I'll see what happens afterwards. I didn't really commit to like one thing, I don't think, deep down.
To be fair though, I think that's a very sensible attitude to have, because we're always aware now in the industry that as a dancer, you have to be so versatile. You have to be skilled in so many different areas, because I know obviously you've done an awful lot of ballet and an awful lot of contemporary, but I'm pretty sure that your other skills in jazz and hip hop have come into play as well. Is there any job in particular that you could think of to tell us about where those other skills have helped you out?
Oh, I mean, some pretty ropey music videos back in the day when I had highlighted blonde hair and a mullet. I mean, nobody will even know the people that I'm talking about now, but like Mystique and Javine. Yeah, and Javine, who was the girl that didn't get into that band that was...
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... and the Harry Potter film was fun. You know, that was kind of a commercial thing. I don't know. I mean, I even put jazz isolations in my class when I teach company class. So, you know, I've tried to get it into Matthew Bourne's work from time to time when we're creating. I'll just like see if I can get some funky moves in here.
Nice. That's great. What's our next question for Dom?
So the shock of going from vocational school, from a local dance school into a vocational school. One of the things is that, you know, the amount of hours that you actually dance increases hugely.
Yeah.
So how did you adapt to that? What were the shocks? What were the surprises, if anything? Was it a struggle or was it all okay?
I was quite naive. I remember there's calls having like Saturday classes, and I just thought that was like a one-off or something, and then it was kind of rotated every week, and I was like, oh, so that Friday night train I booked to Leeds, I was a bit like, right, okay. And then it was just having enough food, basically, wasn't it? Like, I'd have to make some massive stir fries or pastas. Yeah. And because every class was different as well. So it wasn't like you spend all the day doing the same thing. It was like I can't remember I think I just rolled with it because it was quite fun, you know, and it was new, it was fresh and exciting, I guess, at that time. The teachers, you know, were good and they knew what they were talking about. I just thought if I just put my head down, because also there's kids that like we went to college with that had been dancing full time since they were 11 and stuff, and they knew this, and and I was just like, and also we were a bit older because we'd done our A levels and everything. We were like 16, we were kind of 80, so not you just like, I don't know, you were there you'd chosen it yourself as an adult. You were there to do it, to work hard and get on with it. So yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I was a model pupil or like I was like, I mean,
that's our video.
We'll have all the staff from Central messaging it in now.
Yeah, going, what is this? Yeah.
I mean, the reason I didn't stay behind on a Saturday afternoon is because I didn't want to do dance exams.
Yeah, I didn't do RAD. I did that one class, and yeah.
I was like, hang on, do that, or should I just jump on a train and go home?
Yeah. Bit of normality though. I think it did us good.